come to creative cooking. We're about to cook some white rice and salmon, green beans, and me and Keisha, we're gonna make it be a delicious meal when we finish. Alright, so first we're going to wash the rice. Usually you wash the rice to get some of the white that white stuff out of it. Yeah, just like that. Sometimes you can use like a strainer, but usually with my skill work I just drain it out myself like that. Drain it, drain it, drain it. Get all the water out. Oh yeah. So you get some fresh water again. Usually, you don't fill out a lot of water. You can see the rice. You put like your fingertip to show like an inch from the rice. All right, so we had it over here on the stove, and we turn it on low, on a low. So usually we use what's that we use? Sea salt, sea salt.
Himalayan sea salt.
Sea salt.
So he's measuring out how much salt he's gonna use. We're Jamaicans,
you
so we don't measure much. We just do it based off feel. No, do the chef, not me. So you sprinkle the salt into the pot.
Yeah. Keep talking, baby.
You cover the pot, and then you let it boil, right?
All right.
And then we'll get back to the rice later.
Later.
So let's talk about the salmon.
Here come Keisha.
Stop. All right, so along with the rice, as Kingsley said, did we introduce ourselves? I'm Keisha, and this is Kingsley. He's making the rice, and I'm making the the salmon. We love to laugh, so we'll always be laughing. Well, I'll speak for myself. I'm always laughing over nothing sometimes. So I'm gonna make salmon and string beans. All right, so first I'm gonna remove the salmon from the package. Gonna get a knife to cut it open. Remove the salmon from the package. I don't like to wash my salmon because I don't want to get it too moisturous. So I'm just gonna remove the salmon from the package. I'm gonna get a cutting board. I'm gonna put it on the cutting board, and then I'm gonna actually pat it a little dry so the seasoning will stick to it. So I have my cutting board here. Putting my salmon on the cutting board. Kingsley, you carry it.
Oh yeah.
Yes. No, they don't need to be scaled. Wash your hands off a little bit. All right, so just gonna pat the salmon a little dry. All right. And in the meantime, I already turned my toaster oven on to 390 degrees so it can preheat. All right. So first, I'm gonna add to the salmon. Actually, I made one little mistake. I like to season my salmon on my cooking rice. I don't know. We didn't practice. We didn't do a dry run. We're just doing it live and direct. So we're gonna make mistakes, but we're gonna keep it rolling. So I like to put a piece of foil paper down. I would spray it with some non-stick spray, but we don't have any. So I'm going to put my salmon on here, and it's probably going to be tight because these are two big pieces of salmon, but let's see what we can do. So there's the first piece, right? And there's the second piece. Let's see, let's put it this way. Kingsley, can you pass me some butter, please?
Sure.
All right. So first, I'm going to put some garlic salt. One of my favorite salts, Kingsley will tell you. Love to use the garlic salt. So first I'm going to, thank you my dear. So first we're going to sprinkle some garlic salt on the salmon. Lightly. Garlic salt on the salmon. And it's salmon, so I said lightly, but you probably should be liberal with your salts. Right? First thing. Then I like to put parsley on everything. So I'm going to put some parsley on the salmon. Get the parsley on the salmon. Okay? What?
Then.
Alright, so that's the parsley on the salmon. I'm just going to put a dash of Lorry's. Just a dash of Lorry's. A dash of Lorry's seasoned salt. Rochelle just had to correct me. Alright, and Rochelle's my daughter and she's doing the videoing because we couldn't figure it out on our own. We're older. We couldn't figure out how to flip the thing. Alright. And a little bit of a pepper, right? So I just heard my toaster oven beep means it's preheated and ready. Right? Rochelle, can you come over here as I'm dashing the salt on the salmon? Alright, so I'm just going to put a little butter on the salmon. So as it's cooking, it can maintain its moisture, right? So it doesn't dry out, right? So I'm going to put pieces of butter all over the top of the salmon. So a little piece here, a little piece there, whoops, a little piece there, a little piece there, and a little piece here, okay? All right, so I'm gonna try not to make this video too long. I don't feel like we've gone very long so far. So a little piece there, maybe a little piece there. I have too much parsley here. Let's spread that out a little bit. And then let's put, like, say, another piece here. So, all right. Next, I'm going to sprinkle some agave on top of the salmon. And then we're going to stick it in the toaster oven. So here's the agave. I get this either from Walmart or from Amazon. And agave is something that Dr. Sabi recommended that we use. And I used to put like honey on the salmon, but I love the light sugary flavor of the agave. So, and this is just going to give it a hint of sweet taste. It's going to be delicious. So I just sprinkle agave all over the salmon. Right, like so. The next piece. And now, I probably should have cut the salmon in half so the middle would cook properly. I have not completely perfected the time to keep the salmon in the oven when it's chunks like this, but we're gonna start off, well, I like to start off with say 15 minutes, then check it, and if it needs more time, then we use more time. All right, so I've covered my salmon with the agave and I'm gonna pop it in the toaster oven. All right, so pop it in like so. There you have it. And I'm going to turn this down to say 15 minutes. How are we doing on time, Rochelle? So far we have 6 minutes, so let's stop.
So hi again. So cooking the white rice, whenever it's like close to finish, we had a little piece of butter in it to get that flavor and that taste when it's ready. So a little piece like this will do the job. Put it melt in there. Then we get a fork and we will stir in that. Hold on, don't get in the fork. Don't get in the fork. And it's perfect done.
All right, I'm going to put on a pot of water to boil so I can cook the string beans, and I'm gonna let it come to a rapid boil, then I'll add the string beans to it. All right, so into that water I'm gonna add some pink Himalayan sea salt, the same salt we use to do the rice.
Hi. So after cooking the rice, the water started to dry out. Can show it. The water dried out for like 10 to 12 minutes. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna turn off the fire and cover it up tightly back and let the rice steam by itself.
All right, so you can see the string bean is to a full boil. So I'm gonna turn off the fire under the pot. I'm gonna strain it Strain off the water. Alright, so now I turn the fire back on to like a medium heat. I'm going to put a dash of pepper, a dash of salt, and a little butter.
I'm drinking rum and Red Bull, and you see, let me heart full. Them want me get awful like them on the dance I'll get.